evening. I'm sorry I was running just a tad late. So I'm going to wait a moment and see who joins me before we get started. Well, I'm hunting you on my laptop. Let's see. Okay. Okay, there I am right there. Alrighty. See if anybody's joined me yet. Okay. I'm crooked. Trying to get straight here. Here I am. I'm just a big mess today. Just a big mess. Alrighty. Anybody? Is anybody going to join me today? Okay. Let's see. Give it a few more, just a minute or two, and I'm going to get started. Yeah. Alrighty. It's going to be quick and easy tonight. Yep. I'm not gonna keep y'all like I did last week. Keep you too long, longer than I should have. I cannot get this thing straight tonight. I guess I can play with it while I'm waiting on somebody to join me. I just don't have my phone in here right or something. Yep, I think that's what it was. It was my phone. Okay, somebody's joined me. Evening. I'm just trying to get this thing straight. How are you? I hope you had an awesome weekend. Hey, Lynn Mott. How are you doing? So glad to see you here. Yay. Yay. All right. I have one card prepped for tonight. We're going to wait just another moment. Here's somebody else jumping on. Let's see who that is. I think Sharon needs to hop on. I told y'all last week that I was going to do a new fun fold that I saw done on YouTube. Let me think. Who was it did it? Oh, Flitter. She has a live usually on Wednesday evenings. I never see her live because usually I'm at church. Hi, Susan. What is her name? I cannot remember her name. I met her at On Stage in Atlanta. And now, for the life of me, I cannot remember her name. I hate it when I do that, when I know somebody's name and I cannot think of it. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, am I getting that old that I can't remember? I think I am. That's okay. I will think of her name at some point or another. Anyway, but this is how I found who did this. And I am going to try it. No, that's not who I saw it from. Let me take that back. Hi, Miranda. So this I got from a friend. Her name is Mary. That's who I got this from. That other lady I have gotten several tips from. This fun fold I got from a friend. And I'm excited to show this to y'all. And can't wait for you to see it. And I have totally forgot to get one piece that I knew I would forget something I always do, you know. Hi, Vivi. I'm so glad you decided to join us. I've got one card prep for tonight, and it's probably going to be all I'm going to do. I thought, I'm not even going to get started on time. I'm not even going to get on Facebook on time. I am not a NASCAR race fan. It's not something that I've got to watch all the time or watch ever, except Johnny had the Daytona 500 on TV. Well, it came on TV. And so while we were eating supper, and I kind of couldn't get away from it, and the guy I wanted to win didn't. Not that I knew anything about any of them. I don't. You know. But anyway, here I'm in there watching the Daytona 500, asking Johnny questions because I don't know nothing about racing. And why do they bump fenders? That just blows my mind. Why anybody would allow somebody to bump their fender on their car. You know, to me, that's very dangerous. Not very smart. But that's what they were doing. And I had a couple of really bad wrecks. And that's one reason why I just don't care that much for car racing. To me, it's dangerous. But anywho's, I got hooked on it, and they're watching it, so I had to watch it to the end, and I almost didn't get in here on time. You know, so I had to rush. But anyway, we are going to make this new fun fold that I've learned to make, and I don't even know if I wrote down the name of it. Let me see. Double point card fold is what she called it. Double point. Yeah, I have my notebook here. So, that's what it's called. And we're using the Parisian Beauty. We're going to use part of the Eiffel Tower on this card, and we're going to use Amore. I know I didn't pronounce that right, but that's the best I can do. And we are going to use Forever Blossoms, and we're going to use Wishing You a Long Life Together Filled with Love and Promise. So, those are what we're going to use. And look here, I even have my stamps mounted on my blocks. I put the Eiffel Tower on the, it's got something on it. The E block. The Amore is on the B. And the sentiment for the inside's on a C. We're using Memento Tuxedo Black ink for our ink for this. We are also, here's our envelope. This uses one flat piece of a 5.5 by 4 1/4 Whisper White thick cardstock. I have one piece of Pool Party, which is 5 1/4 by 4. This is going to be a layer on here. We have, let me see. Okay, I'm trying to see what I've got here. We have some Parisian Blossoms Specialty DSP. We have a 5 1/8. Let me make sure this is right. Trying to measure this on my, okay, that's, okay, I know what that is. All right, we have, here's my, we have a 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and that goes right here. We have two pieces that are 4 by 3, and then we have a piece of 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. Then we have some Whisper White. We have 2 pieces that are 4 1/8 by 2 3/4, and then a piece of 3 by 1 1/2. This 3 by 1 1/2 is going to go right here. This is what we're going to stamp part of our Eiffel Tower on, and our Amore. And this, one of these is going to go behind this, and then one piece is on the inside that we're going to stamp our inside sentiment on. And then I have another piece of the Specialty Designer Series paper that we're going to use on our envelope, because we're going to cover our flap. I liked that for this. So that is what we're going to be doing. So what first we do, this is our card base. So I am going to I'm going to put the Designer Series paper on our pool party here. We're going to use some liquid glue to do this with. And we're going to just glue this up here. And we're going to lay it on here. And then we're going to set it aside because you need it for a few more minutes. So we're going to center this up like this. Okay, yes, I love my liquid glue so I can scooch everything around. Hi, Debbie. I am glad you're here tonight too, Miranda. Yay! So good when y'all can come. I just love it. I love it. Oh, that is fun. I like to sit down here and just cut when I know I'm going to use them for something. You know, I like to get prepped like that early for things. Look here what I've done. Has some glue on the back and it's stuck, so I'm going to just turn that over like that right there. Now what we're going to do, stick that over here out of my way. I'm going to lay these over here out of my way where I don't do something silly. We are going to take these 2 pieces that are 4 by 3, and we are going to score them. And how we are going to score them is, let me, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys, I may be coughing a little tonight. I have had this little bit of a scratchy throat, and I am saying I'm not going to get sick, I'm not going to get sick, and I'm not going to get sick. Friends, I am not going to get sick. Anyway, we're going to get our scoreboard. Ooh, dusty a little here. I always set it down here in my little nook under my counter here. We're going to take this, and we're going to take, let me we're going to take it, we're going to line up the 3-inch. We're going to come in 1 inch here, and I don't want to do this real hard because this is kind of thick and I don't want it to crack or anything. Come in and we're going to do that at 1 inch, just like this, and then we're going to score it and give it a fold, and we're going to do the other one just the same. We'll come in at 1 inch, score, move this out of our way, our bone folder, and we're going to fold, and we're going to give these some good crease. We want some good crease here. Okay, now then, this is the tricky part for me because hi Gloria, I seem to not to do this as well. Anyway, we're going to bring this up, and we're going to, right here in our fold line, come along right here and line our DSP right up along right here, give it a crease. Then we're going to come to the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. And this is my problem here, is getting it lined up. We want it lined up, touching in the middle, and come again like this. I'm going to give it a nice crease like this. Okay, bring this down, nice crease. That gives us our point at the top and the bottom. Excuse me. That's why it's called double point card fold. We're going to do the other piece the exact same way. We're going to come up right here. Did a fold there. We're going to bring this other side over. Meet in the middle. Oopsie, I'm going up. This one I didn't come in far enough, I don't think. Didn't. Okay, let's see if I can get this one over just a little. And I'm thinking my next one that I make like this, I'm going to have to use something a little thinner, because this is just a little thick and it doesn't want to do as well. But I thought, well, I wanted to make one just like my sample. And look at my grid paper sliding everywhere. So I think the next one I'll use just a thinner DSP. Anyway, there is our points. Now, we're going to take our liquid glue and we're going to glue our points, our folds down. Hi, Shannon. We're going to glue our folds down. I told you I was going to do this new fun fold, so I practice it and hoping that this one turns out as well as my sample did. So here we're going to glue these down. Like this. I'm going to that down. Okay, get that up nice. So I want this nice and okay. Now we're going to glue these down like this on this one also. Get this one. Okay. Scooch that up a little. Now, give it a nice crease here. Spread that glue out a little bit under there. Okay. Because we want this as creased as we can get it. Okay, we're going to set this over here for just a moment. Now, it's okay that I got that little bit of glue back there. It's okay, Shannon. It's all right. I thought I was going to be really late. I was watching the race. Something I never do. But I got hooked on it because Johnny had it on when we was eating supper. Well, we had it on while we were fixing supper, and then we just continued when we were eating. Now, these pieces go here and here, like this. You say, well, that just blends right in. Yes, it does, but just wait. It's not going to continue to blend in. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and attach these before I do my next step. So, we're going to take our liquid glue. We're just going to put it all on here, like this. And line this up here and here, right like that. And varnish it good, get that glue stuck good there. Then we're going to do this piece also, just like that. This is a really neat card fold. I really like it. I'm going to have to hunt another fun fold to do soon. Because this one, I really enjoyed it. I really like it. But I want to make some more in different DSPs, I think. Okay. And there's the top and the bottom. Varnish it really good. Look there. because you want that to lay as best as you can get it to lay. Now, we're going to set that aside for just a moment. And we'll set that right there. That's our base. So we're going to take, what did I do with them? Here they are. Here's our inside. Here's our front. And we're going to get our Memento Tuxedo Black. And we're going to, hey, I didn't think I was going to open it. I'm going to ink up our Amore. And I'm going to make sure it's on here pretty straight. It is. And I'm going to stamp Amore right up here. And you're thinking, oh, that is such a tiny piece to use. And it is. It really is. That's why next time I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. But I really like this. After I did it, the more I thought about it, I thought, oh, I'm really not liking that. I just don't know if I'm going to like that. I don't think I really like that. But then the more I looked at it and thought about it, I thought, I really do. We're always our worst critics. For my mom with that. Oh, that's awesome, Shannon. I'd love to see that. Love to see it. Anyway, we're going to stamp Amore on the front of our card. Here, I running so late I did not even spritz up my scrubber here to clean my stamp. Look there. That's just a smidgen crooked, but I ain't going to fret it. Now, we are going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment on the inside. Make sure I've got this turned the right way. I think it's crooked, though. It is. It's very crooked. Let me straighten it up here. Let me see. I know my head's in your way. I'm sorry. Now then, let me see if I got it on here straight this time. Yep, I did. Pretty much. Close enough, I hope. Now then, we're going to stamp that. Let me look at my sample, make sure I'm putting it right where I wanted it. Yep, that's where I wanted it. That's where I want it. Right up here. I don't know what that is. I think I'll turn it over. No, I don't want it on the back side. I'll just turn it upside down. That'll work. This will work just fine. Ink that up pretty good. Get this straight. I know my head's in the way. I know it is. I'm sorry. Let me see. I want to get this centered. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. Now, that is all. Well, no, we got one more. We have to stamp our Eiffel Tower on our Amore piece right here. Like I said, not stamping the whole thing, so I'm not inking up the whole thing. Scooting that out of the way. I'm going to do this sideways because I think I can control it maybe a little better if I do it sideways than try to do it up and down. And to get it straight, we're going to come down like this, just right under the Amore, as close to the center as I can think I'm at. And there we are. You can look at that and say, ooh, that is part of the Eiffel Tower. I can. I'm sure if anybody else could too. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think my other one is more centered. This one's not quite as centered, but I'm not going to fret it. I am not fretting any of it. Now then, what we're going to do is put these pieces together. We're going to take our Whisper White. That piece is, you see what I said that piece was? This is 4 1/8 by 2 3/4. This piece of designer series paper is 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And we're going to center that right here. And then we're going to take this piece and we're going to just glue it up. We're going to center it. Now this piece is the piece that is 3 by 1 1/2. And I bet you if you wanted to do this a little bit bigger, you could, but I don't know that that would look quite right, because once you get the card put together, this looks right. You could probably make this piece a little bigger, make your DSP a little bigger to cover a little more of your white, and then make this piece a little bit bigger. But you don't want to cover all of your, you know, you want to have enough of your DSP showing that it looks really good and stands out. Okay, now we are going to take this, we're going to mount it on our piece of Whisper White Thick, our card base. Okay. Then I'm going to try to not put my fingers in the glue. Alrighty. Now we're going to center this on our piece of Whisper White Thick. Okay. That doesn't look bad at all. There. I did a pretty good job with that. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over. Give it a nice rub. I scooched it and didn't mean to. Well, it's not going to scooch back. But anyway, there we go. I had to get a bit of glue. Now this piece is going to go in here. Just like that. This piece is going to go on top and it's going to hide that. Just like that right there. See, this is going to be centered in here, just like you would put a sentiment piece on the inside of any card that you did, or at least I always do. A lot of people do. Anyway, I'm going to center it in here, just like this is the inside of a regular card. And I'm going to tell you what I see that I have done wrong. I did not scooch that up enough here and here to get that buddied up enough, but I'm not going to cry over it or anything like that, because it's going to be fine. And that's going to go over it like that. Now, there we are. Oops. Make sure there's not any glue there to make that stick. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here, and then I'm going to put some glue here and here. I don't want to come up too high because I'm not sure exactly where I'm going with it, because you know I don't want any squishing out, I don't want any up above it or anything, but I want to get this centered on here like this, where it will be centered and covering this inside piece, just like that. Ta-da! And there's the card. That's all there is to it. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Oh, hey, Jessie. Hi, Barb. But anyway, that is our card. What do you think? Is that not a fun fold? I love it. I love how it turned out and everything. It's just so pretty. It's so different. And see, that's just all it is. It's just so easy. I love it. Now, we're going to cover our flap on our envelope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue on my envelope. I don't want to put it on my DSP because I'll end up with it on more of it than what I need. So I'm going to do it on the envelope. And I'm just going to line it up right here, like this. Make sure that it's straight, that it's even on my envelope, and it's not right down here. I need to scooch it some, and I don't think it's going to scooch now. Okay, I'll live with it. I'll live with it, not scooching. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Get my paper snips, and I'm going to come around and I'm going to snip this off. Just right around the edge of my envelope right here. Just like this. Okay. Just like this. I have not covered the flap of an envelope in a while, so I thought this would look really nice, especially for a wedding happy wishes card. And I thought it would look really pretty with the flap covered. So, and I am not doing a perfect job of cutting this. Anyway, there we are. Look there. Is that not pretty? I just love it. I love it. Yay! You do need to try that, Barb. It is really easy. It really looks nice on your envelope like that. And you don't have to put anything on the front, but see, I'm always, you know, don't send a naked envelope, so I always have to put something on the front, I think. You know, not that I really have to, but I really think that I have to. All right, guys. Like I said, this is going to be short and sweet tonight. I am tired. But anyway, I do want to tell y'all, next Monday, I will not be doing a live next Monday evening. I am moving it to Tuesday evening. I'm off next Tuesday because this is my weekend to work. And next Tuesday, we're having a new washer and dryer delivered, and I'm going to have to help Johnny get the old washer and dryer out of the laundry room in preparation for them to bring the new on Tuesday. And we're going to have to do that Monday evening. So I'm not going to do a live next Monday evening. I'm going to wait and do it on Tuesday evening. I'll remind y'all next week that we're going to be doing it on Tuesday instead of Monday. So I want y'all to have an awesome week. And I'm so glad y'all like this. I mean, just the more I look at it, the more I like it. I didn't at first, but you know, like I said, the more I looked at it, the more I really just love this card fold. And I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do some more. I am gonna do some more with some different DSP. So thank y'all so much for coming and watching. You know how much I appreciate it. Oh, I love y'all, you guys. And I want y'all to have an awesome week. Get in your crafty space. And Shannon, I would love to see what you're making. I know you're making some awesome things. You too, Miranda. You too, Jessie and Barb and Debbie. I see Debbie's all the time. I need to post some of mine on Pink Stamper, don't I? I tend to not do that, and I don't know why. I love to see everybody's creations, but I tend not to display mine. You know, I don't know. Any hoodle doodles, I'll probably definitely display this one because I love it so much. You're working on this month's paper pumpkin right now? Cool. I have opened mine, but I haven't taken it apart. We're having our paper pumpkin class this Saturday afternoon. So if you're local, come on. We're going to have it at my house. Yeah. The dogs would love to meet y'all. They would love on y'all. Just ask Jessie. So, anyways, let me tell y'all this, though, real quick before I go. I had a lady contact me the other evening. And she lives here in Coleman. And I have not met her yet. But she found me on YouTube. Can you believe that? Because, you know, I always put all of my lives on YouTube. And that's where she found me. And I thought, you know, that is awesome that she found me through my YouTube channel. So I'm telling y'all, do your lives. Put them on YouTube. That's how this lady found me. So you never know. You never know how somebody is going to find you. So, anyway, y'all have an awesome evening. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you, Debbie. And yes, Shannon, I think it's awesome too. I was really surprised. And you know what the cool thing is? Her first name is Sharon. Yep. So that is really cool. And anyway, I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming. Good Lord willing, I will see y'all back here next Tuesday evening at 7 Central. And we'll have something fun to make. I know we will. Love you guys. Y'all have a great week. Bye.